enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter or co-operate play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the Infrastructure Security or Service Team. We want your time at the event to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you're having any issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "dub" along with your issue and secret to 55555. A member of our expert issues will respond.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation, and you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson with David. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. A bit forward, Ingram and Williamson. DeJounte Murray is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Tice in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it goes down 2 points.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Wiggins against Ingram. Pass to Tice. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
And for MP, we've got some very big news to share. He signed his first shoe endorsement contract.
And he's joined the Nike family and will be the next icon in their rich athletic tradition. As a lifetime fan, this fits MP well, and so will the shoes he wears on the court.
Now the Pelicans have lost in the first-round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
McCollum, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. The first player that Coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 9 points. Williamson outside. To the paint. Here's Tice. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Murray. It's rebounded by Curry. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-3 run. MP kicks to Wiggins. MP left side. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's MP. Outside for Curry. Just 2 to shoot. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
MP looking around. Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 11. McCollum outside. Ingram outside. And GA, what you have to admire about C.J. McCollum is he is the consummate pro.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he's the adult in the room, and he's grown into a connector on the floor while still being that professional scorer. Your classic combo guard, C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times, a valuable piece for this team.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. And then for New Orleans, Javonte Green, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Trey Murphy comes in for Zion Williamson. And Jones subbed in for Brandon Ingram. McCollum, no good. Warriors leading by 12. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to MP. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For three, Murray. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got his sixth rebound on the night. Yep, it counts.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shot. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Trace Jackson Davis out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then it's Hield. And it's Curry in at the wall. That's the Warriors' foul. And there it is for him.
Defensively, you have to be aware of Curry in that set.
Pelicans trail by 16. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Nice defense from Kuminga. Warriors leading by 19 points. Curry finds MP. Outside Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Left side, Kuminga. Alvarado with the steal. Murray surveying the D. The Warriors pull it in. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Pelicans know that chemistry is key. They've got plenty of talent. But Brandon Ingram says there is sacrifice in figuring out how to win. And I know New Orleans hasn't seen winning. We don't have a banner in our arena. We're just trying to draw closer and closer together. All I want to do is win. Kevin?
They've got talent, David, that's for sure. Thank you. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Hield. Here's Murray. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. 19-point game. To the inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Goodness. I mean, we feel those Zion dunks shake the floor.
We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Curry dishes to MP. Green with a screen for MP. Back to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Pelicans trailed by 19, and many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially late on drives to the rim.
That's just bully ball. Green knows where he wants to go, and no one can do anything about it.
And timeout called by Willie Green. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Daniel Tice is checked in for Zion Williamson. Murray, the pass to Ingram. Over Green. Out to Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. Ingram right side. And that one, good.
Great job of just letting that play develop. Ingram showing a little IQ there.
Curry passes to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to MP. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Green against Ingram. Fires the three. No good on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many words? We get to see the haves and the have-nots on this list.
A few of have-nots have really disappointed. Shaq, have I ever disappointed you?
Never on the court, Kenny, but as a broadcaster, still not sure about you.
You'll come around.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Golden State Warriors. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And it's time for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Tice at center with Williamson next to him. Cohen is out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Hits the three-point bomb.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding them and feeding them.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Washington. They ascend up the lists to number 3 with some spirited play.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlook them as a top team.
Now, here's Tice. Jackson Davis defending. Wide open look here for Murray. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
MP, good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the number 1 reason why they're winning right now.
McCollum kicks to Murray. Williamson against Green. Open shot by Murray. Wiggins with the rebound.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
There's a good screen. Pass to Jackson Davis. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shots good by Green.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Murray outside. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. MP dishes to Green. Now, MP. He's got 21.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Trey Murphy's checked in for New Orleans. Herbert Jones comes in for Ingram. And he can't hit the second. Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And it's Murray with the jam.
From 3 points per game as a rookie to a night like tonight, Murray has molded himself into a primary scorer in this league.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Now MP. He's covered by Murray. Green with a screen on Murray. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And here's Green outside. Drills it from outside. Green's got 10 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Murray outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Murray's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors out there all by themselves with a 32. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. MP out there with Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors' 5.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Murray. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
With how tonight has played out, keep getting it to Murray because it's paying off.
MP outside. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 29 in the game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
It's Ingram on the wing. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score, or just great ball movement.
Ingram against Green. Outside for Murray. And it's McCollum in the corner. They set the pick. It's deflected.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Murray finds MP. There's the triple. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
McCollum passes to Ingram. Fades away. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to MP. And he lobs it up, and he goes in for the dunk. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's MP. Green kicks to Curry. Wiggins outside. MP outside. That's to Curry. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
To end the cold streak, and that one good.
Yeah, phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Ingram. And it's Curry with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Murray to end the run. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Great win tonight, MP.